What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of This Week in Perfect Team. I'm, of course, your host, Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Director of Live Content Services for Out of the Park Baseball. Tonight is episode number 80. It is July 9th, 2020. We have a very fun, action-packed episode of the show on tap for tonight with two brand new sets of content. One looking at some of my favorite all-star players, and a second set of Boys of Summer, which we did a set of those a couple weeks ago, and we've got another set tonight. So 21 brand new cards tonight. We're also going to talk a little bit about the team, or not the team of the decade. That's old news. We're going to talk a little bit about the face of the franchise mission program, which will be starting next week. We're going to talk about that at the end of the stream. What kind of shirt is this? This is an Extra Life shirt. If you guys are not familiar with Extra Life, it is a video game related charity that raises money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. This is actually the jersey from Extra Life United 2017, 18. I went to Orlando to represent my local hospital in the big tournament that they do every year at Disney. Also, we got a bit of news right off the top of the stream here. Let me find the link first. Maybe I should be better prepared. Extra Life is worth it, guys. TJ and I are both huge supporters of Extra Life. I know I've personally raised over $4,000. TJ's raised thousands and thousands of dollars over the years. It's a great cause. It's super easy to do. I definitely recommend you check it out. OOTP is not affiliated with them anyway. That's just me telling you guys. You guys should definitely check it out. If you guys are streamers, content creators, I definitely recommend you guys check it out. Let me see. Where is it? There you go. So maybe you guys have seen, maybe you guys haven't seen, maybe you guys aren't aware. But if you guys haven't noticed, Baseball Reference is using Out of the Park Baseball 21 to simulate the season. And they're actually letting you guys vote on who's going to play in the All-Star game next week. So I popped the link in the chat. You guys can go vote now. They have a whole ballot set up with player war and stuff. Player war and stuff there. So yeah, if you want to go check it out on Baseball Reference, they've simulated the whole season. They do a big post every day over on their website. It's super cool. But, and I have known this for weeks, and I have not been able to say anything, and I'm super freaking excited, and I can finally talk about it, even though I have been sworn to secrecy, and I have been so excited because I'm going to get to live out a childhood dream of mine. Because in lieu of there being an actual real All-Star game, we are going... We're going to stream the Baseball Reference All-Star game Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. We're going to be using the Baseball Reference file. We're going to be using the starters that the communities have voted for. Guys, you want to know the best part? Your boy, Snaggle J, is doing play-by-play. I'm going to be joined by Rich Grisham, and we're going to be joined by Kenny Jacqueline of Baseball Reference. If you guys listen to the podcast, you guys have heard him on there quite regularly. We're going to do a 3-man booth with me and Rich and Kenny live starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. It is going to be a lot of... it's a full broadcast. I'm doing the play-by-play for the All-Star game. Yes, it is a virtual All-Star game in a game that I work for, but it's going to be super wicked hella cool. I'm super excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So again, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, the same time the All-Star game would have been on. You can watch it right here, twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Join me, join Rich, join Kenny. It's going to be a lot of fun. I definitely think if you guys are around, you guys should come and check it out. We're going to do one pitch at bat, so we're going to keep it to like an hour. We don't want to do like pitch by pitch because we don't want to be 3 hours. We're going to keep it around an hour. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Will I wear my hat? I was thinking about wearing like a suit and a tie and like dressing up fancy because, it's the freaking All-Star game. Will I bring sounds? You're damn right there's going to be sounds. All right, so that's going to be on Tuesday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check it out. All right, guys, let's get into the reason why we're all really here, and that is the new cards. We're going to start off with the All-Star game. You know what, Walnut? That's a pretty good idea. Pretty good idea indeed. We're going to kick it off with the All-Star game memories content. These are all just guys that played in All-Star games. There's some different things we're going to talk about as we go through. Are the new cards available now? Of course the new cards are available now. These cards are available in packs now. What's tonight's hat? It's Expos. These cards are available in packs now. If you bought packs before the stream yesterday, you won a tournament this morning, all good because the cards are only generated when you click to open the pack, not when you get the pack. Let's kick it off with Bronze Red Showendies. I posted in the Discord earlier today that maybe the best card I was going to reveal tonight was going to be a bronze because this is a filthy, filthy bronze card. 60 contact, 59 gap power, 84 avoid Ks, and rock solid defense at second base. Maybe one of the most interesting low bronze cards that we've ever had in Perfect Team, for sure. With the contact, the gap power, the avoid Ks, especially the 99 avoid Ks against lefties, which is insane. Yeah, it's pretty good. And the defense at second base, I don't know if the arm, he's got a 61 rating at third base, but I don't know if the arm's really going to play there. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. Yeah, but Dave, there's no such thing as silver only tournaments. If it's a silver, it's silver and below. There's no such thing as a silver only. So like if the restriction is silver, there's nothing to stop you from using a bronze. If the bronze, you think he's better than being very, very, very nice. All right, so that's available in packs now. Let's keep it up. We've got 1985 Joaquin Andahar of the St. Louis Cardinals. 72 overall silver, 46 tough, 72 moves, 74 control, fastball, slider, changeup, 91 stamina. Not a bad card. Interesting little. Kind of like how you were wrong. Oh no, you're dead wrong. Honestly, I've been looking at predictions the last 3 or 4 days in the Discord. You guys are horrible. I'm like sitting over here in my office and I'm like, ha 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 ha. It's going to be so great because these guys have no idea what's coming. Because their predictions are absolutely rancid. Like nobody predicted 72 overall silver Joaquin Andahar. Next up, we've got 2005 Bobby Abreu. Bobby Abreu, if you may remember correctly, put on an absolute laser show in the 2005 Home Run Derby, then proceeded to hit -7 home runs the rest of the season, if I remember correctly. 75 overall, with the 60 contact, 59 gap power, 67 power, 80 I, 42 avoid Ks. You got a little bit of speed. With 63, not the greatest defense, although Bobby Abreu, to be fair, wasn't the best defensive guy of all time. But hey, You know, it's one of those things. Bobby Abreu, 2005 Historical All-Star, is in the game. Next up, we jump into the gold realm, and we've got a perfect team 20 budget favorite, and it is 2012 Melky Cabrera. 90 contact, 71 gap power, 58 power, 44 eye, 67 avoid Ks, 41 speed, little bit of defense in left field, maybe enough to get you by, although the 41 error is kind of barfish. Not the greatest. Melky went on then to play a couple of slightly average seasons with the Jays. But 2012, Melky Cabrera, 80. Boom! He's in there. Let's keep on rolling down the line here with 2006 Hardware Heroes, Ryan Howard. Again, another Philly in the home run derby. 72 contact, 42 gap power, 98 power, 62 eye, 35 avoid Ks. Blazing around the base pass with that 4 speed, ladies and gentlemen. That Bender guy, that is the best part. I watched the VOD of Richard Streams on Friday morning just to watch the tears of him not pulling anything good. So that he can feel my pain, because I never play anything good either. 56 defense at first base. Rich is due. So there you have it, 2006. Ryan Howard, 82 gold in the game. Let's keep on trucking, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Hoffman! 1998 Historical All-Star, Trevor Hoffman at an 88 overall gold. 84 stuff, 90 movement, 74 control, fastball, curveball, slider, and obviously that absolutely devastating change up for the Hoff. A all-time great closer, obviously held the saves record for several years until it was broken by Mariano Rivera. Do you guys hear that? I thought I heard Enter Sandman playing. Weird. So Hoffman, pretty decent splits, a little bit heavy on the righty. 5 extra points of stuff against righties, 4 extra points of movement against righties, and an extra point of control against righties as well. So 1998, 88 gold, Trevor Hoffman up in there. Next up, we have 1964 Historical All-Star Don Drysdale. 77 stuff, 77 movement, 81 control, balance, but very right-handed heavy on the splits. 10 extra points of stuff and movement and 4 extra points of control against the righties. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup, screwball. The screwball for Mr. Drysdale. I don't know what I'm doing there, chat. I don't know where I'm going with that one, chat. I'm not going to lie. Don Drysdale, though, solid. Tech is 100% correct. There's probably a million players that used it as their walk-up music, their bullpen music. No one will ever remember anybody but Rivera. Just one of those things. So 90, Don Drysdale in the game. Let's keep on rolling, chat. We've got a lot of good cards left. Like peak Rod Carew. You're hard-pressed to find a guy that has made more All-Star appearances in his career than this man right here. I believe he has 17 or 18 All-Star game appearances. 100 contacts, 78 gap power, 71 power, 63 eye, 74 avoid Ks. Right hand heavy for days. Look at that. 15 points higher contact against righties. Got a little bit of speed as well with the 61. Pretty solid first base defense as well. And he should train up a little bit higher at second. But not a whole lot. A dandy looking card. Surprisingly enough, Carew is one of those guys that I get like one DM a week. Like, hey, when are we going to get a good Rod Carew card? And I'm like, aren't all Rod Carew cards good? Don't they all just have wicked high contact? I was saying a few weeks ago in the tourney that Carew's never going to get another good card. And here I am contradict. Chat, the main thing here, chat, is I'm not to be trusted. Usually if I say, hey, player X is never getting a good card again, chances are I'm saying that knowing that they're on the calendar for like 2 weeks later. Classic misdirection, chat. Classic misdirection. Peak Rockaroo is in the game. Next up, we have 1951 Stan Musial, historical all-star for the St. Louis Cardinals. 88 contact, 72 gap power, 98 power, 69 I, and 66 avoid Ks, checking in at a 92 overall, 19 speed. He's got a little bit of first base, a little bit of left field on the defensive scale as well. This was kind of in the period of time where Musial was transitioning more into a regular first baseman as opposed to a regular corner outfielder. Again, you see on the card itself, still listed as a left fielder, so he'll probably train up a little bit higher than that 47 at the one bag for sure. I would venture a guess that would be the case. Again, right hand heavy. You got the 92 contact and the 102 power against righties. That's going to play a little bit. I think that's going to play a little bit for a low diamond for sure. Next up, we have 1937 Lefty Gomez, 114 stuff, 73 movement, 65 control, checking in at a 94 diamond. Look at those three great pitchers: fastball, curveball, changeup. Going to play really well in the bullpen as well if you choose to use him in the pen. 93 stamina, 99 hold run. He's got a little bit of contact as well with the 31 contact. You want to get him up there swinging the twig a little bit in some of those tournaments. Dandy little card here. Nice and balanced. Again, probably going to get a stuff bump in the bullpen, probably into the 120. The 120 range, maybe even a little higher with the three great pitchers for sure. So teams that are kind of stacked in the rotation definitely going to stick this guy maybe in a stopper role, or at the very least a left-hand specialist out of the bullpen. 94 Lefty Gomez. Let me look at something real quick, chat. Because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. We got Now, one of my favorite All-Star games of all time. And no, it's not 2019, which ironically enough is the only All-Star game I've ever been to. Kind of disappointed I'm not in Los Angeles this week, but hey, we talked about that on Monday. You'll live and learn. But one of my favorite All-Star games is 1991 because of the show this man put on. 1991, Cal Ripken Jr. became the first man to win the Home Run Derby and All-Star Game MVP in the same All-Star weekend. All-Star break, I guess. 82 contacts, 76 gap power, 91 power overall, 33 I, 82 avoid Ks. And obviously that top-tier defense at shortstop as Cal was still in his prime. Absolutely put on a show at the Sky Dome, as it was called at the time, now better known as Rogers Center. But it was a amazing year. Cal again put on the show in the Home Run Derby, went home with All-Star Game MVP. This card's going to obviously train up very, very, very good at third base as well. Left-hand heavy on the splits, which is nice to see for the first time tonight. A little bit better contact, 18 points of gap power, and 21 points of overall power against lefties. A very, very, very nice card. And last but not least, from the All-Star set, pretty sure, hopefully, that you guys have been paying attention and probably have figured it out by now. I hope so. Not sure how observant you guys are in the chat, but I know some of you guys are not going to be surprised when I show you the last card of the All-Star portion is 2001 Mariano Rivera. 123 stuff, 83 movement, 92 control, fastball, sinker, and obviously the 96 cutter. Look at those pitcher ratings against righties. 127 stuff, 86 movement, 93 control. This is the 2001 version of Mariano Rivera. Yeah, WebDocs, Hoffman was new. The 88 gold, yeah, he was new. Luckily, it's not a spoiler because we talked about it already. But you knew that because you're a very smart individual. So there you have it, the 98 overall diamond, Mariano Rivera. So there you have it, folks. This is the first of 2 sets tonight. This is the All-Star Game moment set. Drysdale Gomez. You get the Redster up there. Usual. Carew, Ripken, Mariano, Joaquin Andahar, Melky Cabrera, Bobby Ray, Wright Howard, and the real Hoff, Trevor Hoffman. Again, all of those cards are available in packs now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ratcheted up a little bit, spin things around, and we are going to reveal the second part of our Boys of Summer content. If you guys missed the first part of the Boys of Summer content, it was 9 cards, all peak, and I think 5 of them were perfect. I think 4 of these ones are perfect. While we're at it, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our giveaway rolling. 3 prizes of 10,000 perfect points apiece. Exclamation point ticket in the chat gets you in. Let's get started with card number 1. It's peak Tim Wakefield. 82 stuff, 77 movement, 72 control, curveball slider, knuckle curve, and of course, the 90 overall nuclear ball. Got the 80 stamina, and hey, get a little bunt down as well. 71 on the old sacrifice bunt if you need to get a bunt down. Wakefield is the man to see. I love the random guy booing Wakefield in the middle of the exclamation point ticket. You just got the one guy, he's like, boo, Wakefield. I love it. You guys, don't ever change, chat. Don't ever change. So you got Tim Wakefield. There you go. Let's keep on keeping on. Next up, we have, oh, baby, one of my favorites growing up, and that is peak Mickey Tettleton, ladies and gentlemen. 62 contact, 56 gap power, 106 power overall, 92 I, 39 avoid Ks. He's got not a whole lot of speed, and the defense is questionable. Questionable. Obviously, Mickey Tettleton, very much known for his iconic batting stance. You didn't play baseball as a kid in the 90s and late 80s, early 90s especially, and not try to mimic what Mickey Tettleton did at the plate, just holding the bat down to the side. And I actually did it for several years with a little bit of success, believe it or not. But again, Mickey Tettleton, known for his fancy little batting stance. Remember, guys, you can only enter the giveaway once. If you typed it in correctly, you're in the giveaway. You don't need to type it again. We are going to start removing people from the giveaway who repeatedly keep typing exclamation point ticket. We have found out now how to set it up where if you enter it multiple times, it'll actually remove you. If you typed it in, you're in. Don't worry. Don't you guys worry. You're in there. It just, we've disabled the bot from returning any feedback. We used to always have it. It would return like the first 20, and then it wouldn't return anymore. But yeah, now it just doesn't return any at all to keep the chat a little bit less cluttered. Next up, we have peak Richie Ashburn, ladies and gentlemen. 90 contact, 82 gap power, 26 power, 86 I, 78 avoid Ks with 56 or 55 speed and 101 defense in center field. Yeah, Gorgo, we've disabled it returning anything when you enter. You just enter and it goes into the I see the number go up on the left side of the screen there. Very nice little card here for Richie Ashburn. Great contact. Obviously a little bit better against the righties. You see a 11-point spread in the contact, 17-point spread in the gap power, 6-point spread in the eye, and a 17-point spread in the avoid Ks. But a nice little card here for Richie Ashburn. Very, very, very solid. Next up, we have my man, ladies and gentlemen, Roy Halladay, historical legend for the Toronto Blue Jays. 81 stuff, 90 movement, 89 control, fastball, sinker, cutter, curveball, changeup, splitter, 90 stamina with the 73 defense rating. Halladay obviously was one of my favorite cards when we had the Hall of Fame version. I remember the Hall of Fame version. That was great. I'll definitely be trying to nab up one of these peak Hallidays for sure. His stuff should take a little bit of a bump against I don't know if it'll go to a 90. Nosy Kyle obviously can't read the schedule. He's a little too early. A little too early on that one. But yeah, he's got two really good pitches, and then you get to the third, so he'll get a little bit of a bump, but it probably won't be. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 4 or 5 points. Like wait till next year said in the chat. Amazing. Now listen, one thing before I get to the last 4 cards, which I know are all 100s, and I know who they are, obviously. I've been listening to a lot of the chatter lately, and a lot of the chatter has surrounded around the fact that people in the community seem to be disappointed that we haven't really been releasing a whole lot of top-tier pitchers as of late. I didn't think it was a huge problem. And I looked at the schedule, and I thought, okay, it's one of those things. So in honor of that, we have 3 brand new 100 starting pitchers, starting with peak Christy Mathewson, ladies and gentlemen. 111 stuff, 85 movement, 95 control, fastball, curveball, screwball, 91 stamina. You can swing the twig a little bit as well with 39 contact. Mathewson, obviously, pretty famous for his performance in the 1905 World Series, where he won 3 games. A very, very nice card with Mathewson here. A little left-hand heavy on the splits. 8 points of stuff, 6 points of movement, and 2 points of control, but still a very, very, very nice little card here. For sure. Next up, because we have more than one of these, chat. Next up, we have peak Johnny Sane. 115 stuff, 79 movement, 94 control. Fastball, curveball, changeup with the 90 stamina. And again, a guy a little bit who can swing a little bit with the 44 contact. Love those pitchers that can hit a little bit. Sane's got a little bit on the left-hand side, but not a whole lot. 4 points, 2 points, and 1 point. So definitely very balanced for sure. Very, very balanced for sure versus some of the other guys that we've seen. Yeah, now you can pray for rain. Absolutely. Exactly. If you have Spawn, then you can have Sane, and then you can pray for rain. Unfortunately, there is no rain in Perfect Team, so that doesn't really work. But, Guys, if you haven't already entered the giveaway, make sure you guys hit exclamation point ticket in the chat. We're going to end the giveaway here very, very shortly. You cannot win if you are not in. There are 206 people in the chat or in the giveaway right now. So exclamation point ticket in the chat. Give yourself a chance to win 10,000 perfect points apiece. Next up, the last of our pitchers. We do have 2 cards left. We have one more pitcher. Ladies and gentlemen, is the man of many talents, John Smoltz. 114 stuff, 86 movement, 93 control. I can already feel the DMs That Sports Gamer is sending me in utter excitement. Fastball, curveball, slider, and then some miscellaneous stuff at the bottom. Change, splitter, circle change. One of those is not announcing. Oh God, that hurts. That hurts. Dish with the harsh. John Smoltz. Truth, man who reinvented himself several times. Obviously, he was a closer later on in his career. Right hand heavy on the splits here. 6 points of stuff, 5 points of movement, and 2 points of control. Very, very, very nice. So again, 3 brand new. What's his golf rating? 847. For sure. Dish gonna get banned? Oh my geez, no. I mean, let's not go there, but I wonder if the stamina is affected by the closing part later in his career. Could be interesting. Might be worth looking into, actually. For sure. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, the final card we have, because I just had to end it on a position player, because why not? You always got to get those position players in, and then you got to get the middle infielders in there as well. Because our last card tonight is 100 Erky Vaughn. 92 contact, 76 gap power, 102 power, 86 I, and 87 avoid Ks. He's got the 98 defense at shortstop. Oh my God, that's Matt Clement's music? No. 100 range, 58 air, 99 arm, and 99 turn over play. A little bit of a blip on the air. Ooh, baby. But look at those splits against righties. My man, 96, 80, 104, 90, and 92. Absolutely insane. So there you have it, folks. Our second set of content tonight is the Boys of Summer Series Part 2 with Johnny Sain, Arky Vaughn, Christy Matheson, John Smoltz. Oh, wait a minute. Where was Pasquale? Where did Pasquale go? Is he not? Did we skip him? Hang on. We're missing one. Hold on, chat. There's somebody missing. Where is he? Why isn't Pasquale in here? Oh, no. We made him. Chat, there's been mistakes. Mistakes have been made, chat. I don't know where his slide is. That's okay. We got it. I got his ratings. We'll show you. He's on the thing, but for some reason I don't have the slide for him. But he's out there, so I'll find him here. He's going to be towards the end. So it's 97, Camilo Pasquale for the Minnesota Twins. He's going to be right. So there's his ratings right there. Again, he's a 97 overall diamond, 106 stuff, 85 movement, 85 control. With the fastball, curveball, changeup. Don't know where his slide went, chat. I don't know where the screenshot is. It has disappeared into the abyss, never to be seen again. But there's his ratings. He's in the game. There he is on the slide. He's on this one. He's over there on the far left. He's there, chat. We know he's there. He's right there next to Roy Halladay. So he's in there. So Johnny Sain, Arky Vaughn, Christy Matheson, John Smoltz, Camilo Pasquale, Roy Halladay, Richie Ashburn, Mickey Tettleton, and Tim Wakefield. Again, all of those cards are available in packs. Now, guys, you have 10 seconds left to enter the giveaway. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. If you're not already in, if you're not in, you can't win. And we're going to shut it down. We're going to give some perfect points away, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Face of the Franchise next week as well. So you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway is closed. As always, guys, if you guys win the giveaway, make sure you guys either whisper me right here on the OOTP Developments Twitch, or you we're not giving away cards. We never have given away cards, and we probably never are going to give away cards. Is not really something that we're doing. Maybe someday, but it's not in the immediate plans. So either whisper us here on Twitch or DM over in the old Discord username, team name, and I'll get you these points as soon as the stream is over. Congratulations to T Bowen, Cal Management, and Detroit Fury. Congratulations, T Bowen, Cal Management, and Detroit Fury. You guys have all won 10,000 perfect points apiece. Again, either whisper us here on the Twitch, DM me in the Discord. I'll get you guys those points as soon as the stream is over. Reno. Yes. So, just to give you guys a heads up, so next week we're going to be kicking off the Face of the Franchise collection missions. I wanted to talk about them a little bit just so you guys can kind of understand what we're going to be getting into. These are going to be like our big time collection rewards. You're looking at pretty much, I think all the rewards are 100. I think they're all perfects for the most part. Now, with the Face of the Franchise, before people start asking, yes, there will be missions on missions. So there's going to be 30 Faces of the Franchise. So obviously one for every franchise. Then there will be divisional rewards, and there will be overall rewards as well. The divisional and the overall rewards will not be released until the very last stream, which will be part 6. It will be 6 different parts. We're doing 5 every 2 weeks starting next week. And then the last one where we reveal the last 5 teams, we will reveal the divisional and overall rewards as well. Also, I had mentioned this in the Discord. There will be no specific pattern. We're not going to go by division. We're not going to go by league. We're not going to go alphabetically. I had originally planned on doing one division at a time, hence why it was split into 5s. But in order to avoid a little bit of the market speculation that comes along with that, I've decided just going to pick 5 teams at random every week. So there, obviously, when we get towards the end, people are going to know what teams are left. I can't avoid that. Kind of like how it was when we did the team history missions last year. Obviously, you're going to know the teams that are left at the end. I can't avoid that. There's no scenario I can do that would avoid that. But like I said, instead of going by divisions and people can kind of predict what we're going to do next, I'm going to keep it as random as possible. And just pick five franchises to reveal every week. So there is a Face of the Franchise for each franchise. There will be smaller missions within that will pay out different varieties of packs and stuff as well. Like I said, the first batch will be revealed next week right here, twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. It's going to take, 6 episodes? Right? Every 2 weeks. So it'll be the 16th, the 30th, the 2 in August. Yeah, it's going to take almost 3 months. Because we're only doing them every 2 weeks. And then we've got a bunch more mission stuff planned after that. We got a bunch more mission stuff planned after that too. We're going to have some postseason themed missions around October, obviously. And then we're going to, we have another mission program towards the end of the year that we previously have not mentioned anywhere. Didn't mention it in the launch stream. Haven't talked about it all year, completely under wraps. We're still going to have cards all the other weeks. So that's kind of what we're looking at with Face of the Franchise. They're going to be a lot of fun. You guys are going to really dig them. I can't wait to start showing them to you guys next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to get in there. The team and I have put a lot of effort into these cards. I think you guys are really going to dig them. These are definitely going to be, I will tell you now, these Face of the Franchise cards, the 30, however many of them there are, 38 maybe. They are going to be some of the best cards in the game for sure. 100%. These are going to be, you're going to start seeing some absolute stud endgame cards coming out. So that's going to be kicking off again. We're going to kick that off next week right here on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Make sure you guys are following the channel. If you're not already, do it. So guys, again, Rich is going to be here in about 20 minutes with his weekly Perfect Team playoff prep. Try saying that 10 times fast for sure. No news on the Perfect Team Championship Series at this time. No. We're still ironing out some stuff. So when we have a little more concrete, finalized things to tell you guys, we will definitely do it. What else? I saw some other quick. Who makes the card decisions each week? I don't see why that's a relevant question. It's a team effort. It's a team effort, but if you need to yell at somebody or you're displeased with it, you're looking at the guy to talk to. For sure. Yeah, so Rich will be here in about 20 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less, I think. Twitch drops, the team is still working on Twitch drops. We're hoping to have some stuff figured out soon. More to come on that. I'm waiting for kind of an updatey thing. Hopefully we'll have some more news on that for next week. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for me. Again, if you're not haven't already, make sure you guys follow the channel right here. When will live missions be updated with MLB transactions? Guys, again, we're not until there's a season. There has no games been played yet. One thing you guys should know by now is that we deal with things as they happen. At this point, we know the season is supposed to start in 2 weeks. There will be no live updates until at least August. It's just one of those things. We are not planning to add all the 60-mans to the live missions. Again, we're waiting to see how things are going to proceed. It's just one of those things where, again, we won't be doing any live updates until probably after 2 weeks of games have been played. So, I mean, you're looking at August for sure. And then just like the live missions did, again, if we update live cards, if we add a new card, for example, if Nate Pearson plays and gets a card, if a card gets added, like Nate Pearson as an example, he'll end up in the live series. But again, my personal feelings, I have made them no secret. I don't think there's going to be a season, but we'll see. I hope there is. And if there is, we'll deal with it. We did say last week that we're going to stick with the historical players of the month sets. Regardless of whether there's baseball or not, we're going to keep doing historical players of the month. My confidence is lower now than it's ever been. The fact that, I'm not going to get into it. That's a whole off-topic thing. I'll gladly, if you guys want to talk about it privately, I don't mind sharing my feelings about it. But again, one of those things. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for tonight's episode of This Week in Perfect Team. Guys, make sure you guys are following the channel right down below. Or if you're on your mobile device, hit the screen, hit the follow, turn the notifications on so you know when we go live. Guys, follow us all over the internet as well. Facebook.com/OTBaseball, Twitter.com/OTBaseball, and Twitter.com/OTBPerfectTeam. Instagram.com/OTBPerfectTeam, Discord.gg/OTP, forums.OTBdevelopments.com as well. Guys, as always, I have been Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J. Hope you guys have a good time pulling packs and trying to track down some of these cards. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.